Have you heard that Enugu State just launched its new airline called Enugu Air? And here is not just the news. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has granted a license for the commencement of domestic flight operation by Enugu Air. It's not just that we have launched our own airlines, it's now we have been given the permission, the authority to fly. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you about this big milestone that Enugu State just crossed and is crossing and keeps making headlines and headways in the city of Enugu, Nigeria, and the world entirely. The Enugu State Air will serve as a strategic hub to connect countries beyond its base. During the process of this inauguration, which held at the Enugu International Airport, the governor also made mention that this is not just launching of another airline, and for a matter of fact, it is the second. Enugu just happened to be the second state to own its airline apart from Akwa Ibom. That is a great height that we have attained as a state. And in this video, I'm still going to elaborate more on what this can eventually do to our state, and also what you can do to partake of what is happening in Enugu. The governor also mentioned that his goal is to make Enugu a connecting hub for travelers across Africa and internationally. Enugu Air will not just only facilitate domestic travel, but also serve as a critical link that connects countries to our base here in Enugu to help boost our tourism, our trade, and eventually the economic trade of the state. When the governor also became the governor of the state, he mentioned that he wanted to boost the state's GDP to over 100% increase. And some of the strategic investments and developments he's doing will eventually help this come to limelight. Here is what you have to pay attention to. Enugu Air will bring in more local and international travelers, which increases demand for hotels, shortlets, and commercial spaces. When people know that they have limited barrier to transportation or to moving around, especially people who would gladly and always will fly rather than enter the road, they will now feel like, oh, since this is made available and still quite affordable, that we can come here and do business together. So we have inflow of people trooping to the state. It will encourage more trades, it will encourage more business partnership, it will encourage more hotels will get to have a lot of people working, outlets, apartments, and a lot of greater exposure this will bring to the state. One thing also that was symbolic on the day of inauguration is that the governor, alongside the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, flagged off the airline's operation at the Akaniguam International Airport in Enugu. The new airlines with 3 Embraers, 170 jets traveling on high-demand Enugu to Lagos and to Abuja routes via a temporary partnership with XE Jets. This collaboration allows Enugu Air to begin immediate flights while hustling for its air operator certificate, a process that will take up 2 years. This new development positions Enugu Air as the first airline owned by a Nigerian state in the southeast, adding both commercial and symbolic weight to its launch. I also believe strongly that one of the effects this will have, especially people who have affinity towards Enugu, will be of positivity. Imagine people who had grown up here, people who had lived here and eventually not here. There is this spirit of forwardness that this will bring to anyone who already has an affinity with Enugu State. If you are a person, or if you're a Nigerian, or you have an affinity with Enugu, you grew up here, you schooled here, you had a thing to do in Enugu State, now is a call for you to brace up to new opportunities emerging here. Most of the people who know about Enugu would always attest to the fact that Enugu is a peaceful place to live in. Enugu is a place you can raise a family, irrespective of the fact that some people think that Enugu does not have that bustling spirit, hustling spirit. But aside that, here is a perfect place for you to do business, enjoy connecting with people and eventually growing on a larger scale. Now, remember what I basically do is I bring you news that helps you know that Enugu is a fertile place for you to invest in. As an investor, as a Nigerian living in diaspora who is looking for a place to invest, especially as to regards real estate, here is a place to invest in. It is right because everything keeps on pointing to the fact that now is the time for you to invest in Enugu. So I hope and I urge that everyone who is watching this video, here is the right time for you to key in to invest in Enugu State. In conclusion, what I would also say is that to whom much is given, more is expected. So this is the list of projects or more greater heights we will achieve as a state. There is more to come. There is a greater height. There's something more to do. And the more we do it, the more we become better, the more we grow the economy, and the more everybody is happy. And if you're someone who is looking for a place to invest in, a location to put your money in, whether as a long-term investment or short-term investment, then I have an opportunity for you to reach me on the number shown on your screen. We have available properties that can help meet your need. So all you need to do in this video is to reach me on the number showing on your screen currently, and I'll help you and assist you into growing your wealth using real estate. Till I come your way again, do not forget to hit the subscribe button for more content like this. See you in my next video.